Good thing about being child-free, though, is that I can do what I like now. We're about here, by the way, if you're interested. We're pretty deep into the pool, but the nipples are coming up. Unlucky. I've got so much free time that I've started taking up new hobbies, and that's rare for someone in their late 30s, right? So I'll tell you one that I've recently taken up, stalking people. Okay, so that's sort of, that these days culturally is a little bit dodgy. Now, let me reassure you, I'm doing nothing illegal. It just, if I see someone do something I don't really understand, I'll just sort of just look at them for a bit longer to try and understand what's happening. Right, I'll give you an example. I was in an ice cream shop, middle of the day, doing raspberry ripple exposure therapy. Someone walked in, they ordered a single cone with 2 scoops. Mint choc chip, lemon sorbet. What the hell? You telling me you're not following that sick pervert? Find out what's going... They are brushing their teeth and gargling with orange juice. That's unacceptable behaviour. And if I was a parent, I wouldn't have found out it was a vicar. That's worse. We're supposed to trust vicars that he's doing that with his own body. But I guess if I was a parent, I wouldn't have got prayed for an hour, so, you know... I walked into the churchyard, he saw me, said, "Are you looking for something?" I panicked and just said, "Answers." But it's nice to be prayed for. I saw a hearse speeding. Right? I was on the motorway, middle of the middle lane, doing 69 miles an hour, having a nice time. Hearse speeds past 85 minimum. Like, if you're a parent, you look at that, you go, "I'll never know." I cannot stress how little I've got going on in my life. So I followed it, right? Junction after junction, speeding. Eventually pulled off, ended up at a pub. And I was like, I guess I'm going in that pub. Went in, he was already propping up the bar, sinking pints. And he was saying stuff I could not believe. Profound stuff that I want to share with you right now. Okay, so I wrote it down. You need to hear this. This is important stuff. But I need to get in character first, so... No, listen to me. I might have lost my mind, but I can't understand why mayonnaise got a photo of egg on its label. Like, you know eggs? We made a white paste from it, and you're gonna just have it in your house, and it's in a jar, like a jam, but it's egg paste. Like, why boast about that? Keep the egg bit quiet. End of the night, 8 pints in maybe, goes out to his car, goes to get in it, and I'm thinking, can't have that. Can't have him drink driving a hearse. Like he's out there drumming up business. So I offered him a lift home. And he got in, and I said, "Oh man, that egg paste stuff's bang on." And he was like, "Yeah man, I've always thought it." "What about you? You got a wife?" And I was like, "Yeah, for the first 10 minutes so everyone thinks I'm normal." "You got kids as well?" And I gave a cut-down version of what I told Beatrix. By this point, I had learnt what is normal to say. And he just stared at me at the end, and I thought, here we go. He's going to say the thing that people of his generation always say. It's things like, "Oh, you're being immature, you'll change your mind, you need a legacy." But he just stared at me, and he said, "All right. That means that you could have sex with a time traveller." That is 100% the wildest, most unhinged thing I've ever fully agreed with. He's bang on, isn't he? That is accurate. Because what's the danger of having sex with a time traveller? You become your own grandparent. Yeah, if you're from a sexy family. And then that creates a time loop that rips apart the fabric of the universe. But I'm barren, baby. My dick ain't creating any temporal paradoxes.